Hello, Lisa with Sacred Living. I'm here with your reading for the week, Sunday, March 5th through Saturday, March 11th. And I have, in addition to your reading, I have selected 3 Archangel cards to help speed you on your way this week with whatever you're working on. And you can be thinking about whether you resonate with Archangel number 1, Archangel number 2, or Archangel number 3, and I'll have those for you at the end. So this week I am using the Energy and Spirit Oracle, and here we go. So Sunday is going to have us really kind of resting because it's been a week for some of us. It has been a week. So it's going to be important as things are kind of winding down for the week to be thinking about what kinds of things do you want to choose to come forward in your life. And this is really a nice way to invest our resting time because our frequency is high for attracting things. So it's really important to be thinking about what we choose to bring into life. And so it's just really kind of pleasant. He's hanging out, he's comfortable in his hammock. The stars are beautiful. It's a little cloudy, but he can still see the stars. The water is just smooth. Things are looking good on Sunday. After that, there's going to be some tough things come up, and I don't say that I ever give negative readings, and so just because this thread of information comes through the week doesn't mean the whole week is going to be challenging or everything is awful or the sky is falling or any of those things. But it seems almost like one of those things where Archangel Jeremiah comes in and does a life review, because it seems like this week there's going to be some touch points of information for when things didn't work out the way we wanted in life. So it's like in the past, Spirit has laid out some road signs that we didn't follow. And so there's confusion about all of these options. And so when we had asked for help somehow or other, we either didn't get the message or we didn't want the message. And we didn't go the way that Spirit was suggesting maybe easiest for us. And this left us getting stuck. On Tuesday, we're going to be reminiscing about some different situations that we just kind of got stuck up on. And when I say we got stuck up on, our thinking got stuck, or we felt like our life got stuck at this date and time when this one thing happened. So there's some situations that we're going to touch on in our mind on Tuesday, it looks like. And then with some of the other cards that came up, how they came up, I was kind of expecting that this was supposed to be upside down, but I checked in a couple of times with Spirit, and that is not the case. So Wednesday sees us looking at the things that have grown, but when I looked at the daisies, they looked a little bit more like wilty than I expected. So it's something that you've been cultivating, that there's a lot of joy around, but it just hasn't gone the way that you would want. It's just not taking off the way that it would want, and it hasn't grown, or you haven't grown in this area to the extent that you want. And as we move into Thursday, this seems like it really comes alongside of this card. So you've put all this time and energy into watering this project, but there's only a little bit to show for it. There's only a little bit of green area. And then Friday has us, Divine Presence came up upside down. So it's like there's, Spirit has shown us the reflection of something, because that's what I was seeing, was like this reflecting pool that was upside down. So there's something in the reflection that Spirit is trying to get our attention about, that we have to look at with new eyes and really see what that's about. And then as the weekend comes on, it's going to be really important because the balance card came up upside down. So it looks like there's a relationship, because the orange was really bright, and his tie and his hat and that little thing he's standing on. Your second chakra, our second chakra, is orange, which is where the energy of our relationships come from. So it seems like somebody that you've had a firm footing with it just isn't going as expected. There's something that you were expecting to be or come across different or something along the line. So just be mindful if you feel like you are losing your footing, that it may be a discussion that you just need to have some extra time to resolve, or you may need to call on additional people if you've got a particularly large project or something that you're working on Saturday. So, if you chose Archangel number 1, you have Archangel Chamuel. Beloved one, Archangel Chamuel, I am helping you now with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So, asking Archangel Chamuel to come in and help with this issue is going to be really helpful, as well as any of our other relationships, because there's always room for more harmony, right? So then if you have Archangel number 2, then you have Archangel Zadkiel, and he is that archangel with the sacred geometry and those kinds of things. And so he is saying, notice the loving guidance that you hear inside your mind or from other people. So Archangel Zadkiel is sometimes one that will send other people with the message. And so it's going to be important to just listen. And for me, it's like a feeling. Like I get this like frequency of like, oh, that was the answer to my question. And sometimes it just comes flying out of some unexpected person's mouth, but it was really the divine inspiration for my message that I asked for an answer about. If you chose Archangel number 3, then you have Archangel Michael. He is here this week with Chris, saying it's important to set crystal clear expectations. Archangel Michael is saying, be clear about what it is that you desire. Focus upon it with unwavering faith. And so I think that that's what a lot of this is it's reminding us to hold fast to the picture that we have in our head for what we choose to manifest, no matter what happens the rest of the week, because sometimes all of these things are coming up to get out of our way, so that it clears the path for us to go forward and become able to have all of the things that we choose to have in our manifestation. All right, that's your reading for the week. If you are looking for your own reading, how to contact me is in the About section on YouTube, or you can reach out on Facebook Messenger and get something set up. Take good care.